and included it as part of their scam to subsidize tax giveaway for billionaires. They haven't proposed anything that will improve the efficiency of the government. Instead, they have put the country on a path to a recession and implemented the largest tax increase on Americans in decades through Trump's tariffs. This hearing is their latest attempt to try to convince the American people that dismantling public-facing agencies will somehow improve government efficiency. Let me tell you, it won't. There's nothing efficient about terminating leases for IRS taxpayer assistance centers during tax season, nor dismantling farmer support offices in rural communities while farmers are trying to survive Trump's tariffs. And just like their trade policy, there isn't any logic or strategy behind the Trump administration's reductions in force or accelerated disposal of federally owned property. It has been discussed that managing federal property has been on GAO's high-risk list for more than 2 decades. Currently, GAO has almost 60 recommendations that the administration could fully implement, but decided to ignore. And I'm going to veer off for 2 seconds because all I kept hearing was fire. Fire, fire, fire is what I heard. And as I heard fire, it seems like we are talking about an administration that has been hell-bent on firing government workers. They are hell-bent on engaging in fire sales of our government buildings. And while we are at it, they are lighting the Social Security on fire, Medicaid on fire, Medicare on fire, 401ks on fire, Department of Education on fire. And instead, what we need to light on fire are Trump's tariffs. In fact, we could probably go a little bit further and fire this incompetent administration. But if we are going to talk about efficiency and worry about some solar paneled whatevers, let's talk about the fact that as of March 30th, Trump's golfing has cost us approximately $26 million. And the last time I checked, we're not getting anything in return for that. So I will get back on my remarks, but I just wanted to point out that maybe we need to talk about the president and his golfing habits. In fact, he decided that he was going to golf as the markets were tanking. He decided he was going to golf instead of receiving 4 heroes who died serving this country. He has decided that he wanted to play games while the rest of us are really trying to make sure that we can serve the American people. So, Mr. Maroney, you were quoted in the New York Times article dated March 17th, stating that it is important for officials to have a plan to generate the most savings and that, quote, all of these moving parts point to the need for some deliberate planning. Did the administration consult with GAO regarding their plans to dispose of hundreds of federally owned buildings?
No.
In your testimony, you highlight that one of the core issues associated with managing federal property is the lack of reliable data to support decision-making. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would reducing GSA's workforce by 50% improve data gathering and analysis?
I cannot say they're.
That's perfectly fine. We know that we need experts and not idiots, but Mr. Kendall, we will move on. In your written testimony, you state some of the actions of this administration suggest that the administration is not following a strategy designed to save taxpayer money and that the administration seems to ignore agency's mission integrity. Why do you think that?
In the list
You got
of
20 seconds.
in the list of projects, there were a couple score.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying now? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit is on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
2, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodview Politics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. Welcome to Hoodview Politics Tuesday night live stream. Come on in, pull up a chair. See what you can learn. Hit that like button, that subscribe, and that notification bell so you know we're about to slide on through.
Best believe it. If you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We're chasing maggots and coons. Maggots and coons. Let's not forget about those Puerto Ricans too and the white ladies. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to everybody to take time out to check your boys out for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you a whole lot. Like, subscribe to your boys when we're talking strictly politics. You know what I'm saying? From the gutter point of view. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you?
Cold shit outside. I ain't know, it feel like damn near winter. I was enjoying this past couple of days of some good warm weather. And this shit this ain't even like Indian summer. This is like Indian winter. But I don't know.
That's crazy.
These nigga idiots in charge.
And now we're gonna have to deal with maggots for a minute. So that's something that we have to deal with. So we here to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody though. You know what I'm saying? But look, it's a few things. Talking to people around the black neighborhood, right?
Right.
Things are starting to get a little dicey. Is that the word? About these motherfucking Social Security checks, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Things getting a little shaky here. And as you heard at the beginning of this thing at one of our Rising Stars from last year, Crockett, she's saying Trump is out there motherfucking golfing. If he don't took everybody's fucking job, tanked the economy, he just took his ass out to golf. And don't forget, you as a taxpayer is paying for that. Just to let you know, you paying for him going golfing.
Yeah, he don't spend on weekends. He don't spend on weekends in Washington, D.C. He goes back home to Mar-a-Lago each and every weekend.
Every one of
To
them.
golf and do whatever.
Not whatever though.
Yeah, he do whatever. With whoever. So, you know.
But you gotta think about that. He playing golf when people are suffering at this moment from things he done. So if you talk about the tariff alone, let's say the tariffs. Okay, he a dumb fuck. He not listening to anybody that actually know what they talking about, right? About tariffs. So obviously, tariffs don't hurt him. Either way it go, you feel me?
Yeah.
So
Cool.
what he want to do is make, first of all, any country that was against him mad, any politician that's against him mad, and do things that they don't like. And while they screaming and bitching and moaning, he'll go play golf.
That's what we're gonna do.
He don't give a fuck about the government. And if you black maggots have time out, bring your ass up here. He don't have time for the government. He don't care about government. He just like running for the government. He like running for motherfucking seats. He like running for motherfucking president. He just like doing that. And he done mastered that. He done mastered how to run for president. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to government, he don't know what the fuck he doing. He don't give a fuck. And it's clear. When you got the clown corrupt food car as cabinets right there. So you don't care. You the dumb fuck, and you don't even want nobody around you smart. So everybody just dumb. Just why they motherfucker send messages through motherfucking Instagram and dumb shit like that. See what I mean?
This shit's crazy.
But I do like, it's two things that's happening I do like about what the Democrats are doing, right? Is you're using, I would like them to do more, right? Because to me, if you start off with the narrative of these are crooks, like I've been telling y'all, corrupt corporate motherfuckers that's doing things to take your money. They crooks. They stealing your money, right? If they just led with that, then anything they do falls into that. For example, stealing your Social Security falls into what I've been telling you. He's corrupt. He's a motherfucking pig. He's taking your money. Simple. Like you start narratives like they do that falls into everything they do. They crooks. So you already know that from the beginning. So start a narrative of they crooks. So when they do that crooked shit, you can be like, see, that's a crook for you. I told you, he's stealing your motherfucking Social Security. He's trying to take your motherfucking health care. That's a thief. Right or wrong. They'll believe you because they ain't got Social Security. Everything is where the check at. See what I'm saying? Healthcare is in jeopardy. So of course, they'll start thinking about what you're saying now. And for all the pigs that's out there, or the pig lovers that's out there saying, but nah, he never said that. He never show me the documents. Okay. All we gotta show you is it has to be a government budget. Period. That's the bottom line. You can't do nothing else around that. It's only a certain amount of money, just like on a football team. What they raised that shit up this year? Let's say $50 million. That's all you can spend. If you run out, that's your ass. That's it. Same thing with the government. If the government run out of this amount of money, it ain't no more. That's it. That's where it's at. It's just a amount of money that they receive from Americans, me and you, every day, in a pool. That's it. If you cut net, you taking people money. That's a thief. So that falls right into he's a corrupt, thief, crooks cabinet running America. That falls into it. Simple as that. That's how you start motherfucking narrative, right? Simple as that. That's how it works. Because you know everything they do is going to be thieverish.
Correct. But I agree they need to get more aggressive with this. But I also understand these motherfuckers coming at you with so much shit at one time. You got to expand the operation. Expand the operation. Get more motherfuckers out there. Motherfuckers need to jump out there. I don't give a fuck if you running for the motherfucker dog catcher. Jump out there with the same narrative. These motherfuckers crooks and they're gonna deport your Mexican dogs and cats. Man, push it.
It right now, you got a lot where you can push right now. Like I said, the crook ankle, right? So you can just go that right off the break. Boo-boo the fool, clown claw, ass joint they got going on. You can go that route too. Both of them simultaneously. Just both of them. Push both of them. They clown fools, dumb boo-boo the fucks. They're going to do a lot of shit that going to fall in that category. Then you're going to have a lot of shit that's going to fall into thievery. So you got two narratives going, just like they did Biden with he owed. They just start showing videos, manipulated videos, and just that started like the first 2 months of his motherfucking administration. So therefore, even if you ain't give a fuck if he was old or not, then you start thinking about it when you saw him falling. You never saw people say that was a fake video. You never seen that rebuttal, but you saw him fall. And all you thinking, damn, this bitch ass nigga. Oh, you go to work. Old ass motherfucking Biden, man. I hope he can make it through the. That's all you thinking. That's all what Americans start thinking when you put that narrative in their head. Mm-hmm. And that works. I really do think that what works. But we got to do it on our side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think where you coming from because you need some of that. And I think when we get to go left from each other, whatever, is how much of this shit they can do. Because they have to do that and go talk to the people. And how much each of us think that the Democrats can do two things at one time effectively. Because win this shit, especially in the midterms, you gonna have to do this shit, man. You gonna have to do it and get people out there. So they're gonna have to eat. They're gonna have to go to the people with this aggressive message, and they're gonna have to get everybody on board.
Exactly. That's my thing, but that's my thing is start something. Just get a narrative going. Like you got so much stuff to work with. By 6 months from now, everybody will knowing they crooks. Every American just walking around would think, all right, the administration are crooks. Even if they voted for them, they'll be thinking, all right, they crooks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put that in their head and let them know they crooks. And then when you come out, don't do a speech with all these big ass words and explaining shit. Don't explain nothing no more as Democrats. You want a broad stroke. He's a crook, period. And this is what we'll do. We will save Social Security and then make it stronger, period. He's a crook. He's trying to steal it. Move on. Next question. Simple. Don't go into no long ass fucking shit that nigga like me off the streets can't even follow what you're saying no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know what you're talking about, but do I? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're saying so much big words. I got to get my dictionary to follow your dumb ass. Don't do that. Short, quick bites. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
And see, this is what I want people to understand. Even though you see Democrat voices out there or whatever on the TV, the talking heads as they call them, them motherfuckers they just out there basically capitalizing and pushing the narrative that the motherfucking your voters are screaming about, because they're not the ones that you see on TV and the ones that's jumping on MSNBC now and CNN and all these other and other places, the other few places that they can get their voice heard. Now, those are Republican voters. Those are Trump voters. We already knew how fucked up it was going to be. The ones you see bitching now, them are his voters. And now y'all got to fucking capitalize on this. Fucking push his voters out there in the mags. I was a Trump voter. I voted for that some bitch. And some bitch got my farm shut down. So, hit them. Shit, they hit you, hit them harder.
And shit, the farmers themselves took this thing the hardest, and they was the top vote getters for the Orange Demon. Fuck Donald, jackass Trump.
But he fucked the farmers over in his first administration. I don't know what the fuck they thought. He thought that he was gonna make right with them. He fucked y'all over in his first administration.
That's the thing I don't get. That's why I always tell you, he conned motherfuckers. He fucked their brains up. You got MAGAs now still fucked up in the brain. MAGA that we always try to come on here, he been ducking us lately. You know what I'm saying, dog? But man, MAGAs like that, they either they're ashamed or they trying to find a way to push something that has nothing to do with what we've been talking about for the last year.
Man, I ended up talking to this old head dude. He older than me, like 74. He been around. So we got to talking. He talking pop. Well, he's put my brother home bed together. So boom. So he was kicking and he said something. He's like, yeah, man, you better, like black people better know they better get it done now. With this dumbass president we got. So we got to kicking it. And he was, pretty deep because he was a generation before me with civil rights and all that old good shit. I don't want to say good shit, but good stuff. All that great stuff. But just talking to him, the same shit that we talk about, that we pissed off about, them old days, they even pissed off about it even more. Even because he's military too, so. Right. So I don't know. You seen motherfucker my baby Kamala come out, but then you also seen Obama come out with his little. I don't know if you've seen Obama come out and talk lately. Well, we're gonna play it right now. We can respond.
Us to fix this. It's not going to be because somebody comes and saves you. The most important office in this democracy is the citizen, the ordinary person who says, no, that's not right. It has been easy during most of our lifetimes to say you are a progressive, or say you are for social justice, or say you're for free speech, and not have to pay a price for it. And now we're at one of those moments where, you know what, it's not enough just to say you're for something. You may actually have to do something and possibly sacrifice a little bit. All right, we say we're for equality. Are we willing to fight for it? Are we going to risk something for it? We say that we're for rule of law. Are we going to stick to that when it's tough, not when it's easy? We believe in freedom of speech. Do we stand up for freedom of speech when the other person talking is saying stuff that infuriates us and is wrong and hurtful? Do we still believe in it?
Okay. So what do you think about what he just said?
I think he was trying to, I guess what he thought he was, trying to convey is that if you want to get this done, you need to go and have to get out there and get your hands dirty. You have to hit the pavement, hit the grind, or whatever, get shit done. You have to put some work in. You just can't really, talk about it. You have to work on it too. That's what I was getting from.
So for real, there's a whole lot into that, for real, because what he's saying overall is people like him and people like, if you're expecting somebody like him to come and save this day, that ain't gonna happen. So that's what he basically saying, right? But my problem with that whole thing he just said was people are not looking for an individual, right? They're just looking for where is the end goal to this nonsense and who is stirring us that way. That basically that. Like right now, even if you voted for Donald, the orange demon, fuck Trump. Even if you did that, in your mind, you're thinking this is nowhere near what I was thinking about. Even though motherfuckers like us was telling you that. Yeah. You wouldn't listen to us, but cool. But even in your mind, you was thinking, this is not what he was telling me. So at this point, you got to look at yourself and think, how much of a struggle do me and my family go through for my love for Trump? So if you're a black MAGA out there right now, we'd love to know the answer to how far do your love for Trump go compared to your family members that's in the house with you?
You could, you shit. That's a question. That's a question you found out the answer to the day deportation started. How much love you have for this dude over your family?
True, because if you're in the house now and you ain't seen no Social Security check, and things starting to get thin in there, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, you can't look at this motherfucker and your stomach feel good. He been screaming Trump all his whole fucking life. He's a black man or a Spanish motherfucker, and you getting deported, and you don't even know where the fuck your folks at, and you still come in the house and look at this jackass that was pushing this Trump shit. How long you thinking this nigga can live in this atmosphere?
His goal is to get filthy, nasty, filthy rich. He gonna set up his grandkids. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get filthy rich and we don't give a fuck what he does with this country to do. And we told you, y'all keep hollering about, black people, Democrats taking black vote for granted. They don't never do this, that, and they waiting on this, that, and the third. And all the while, that shit they was pushing out there, and they was pushing it on purpose because motherfuckers was, they knew where to push it and how to push it. But y'all believe that shit, and y'all was the ones that was getting duped the whole fucking time, and we've been telling y'all in the same boat as us. But they told you otherwise, and you believed it. They don't give a fuck about poor white people, and they just showed them.
But I'm gonna ask you this: but do you think Obama is in the right time and moment? Is he the right person for the message?
He ain't the whole
That's the
message.
key point.
He's part of the message. But what he's saying is, like you say, if you expecting this someone like me to come along and save this thing, that ain't gonna happen. It ain't no Obamas out there right now. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, gosh. But it ain't no Obamas out there right now. So, and it probably never be an Obama again. But who's going to jump in that spot? Cory Booker already jumped in. Kamala lets you know that she's still lurking. So, what you say? If you want it, go get it. One of the things we talked about over the last couple of podcasts is about what we didn't really talk about, what we alluded to it. That's what I'm gonna use that word, alluded to it, about the behind the scenes shit with people like Pelosi and Obama and shit behind the scene that didn't want to support her, and she had to do all of this shit because in addition to the hoops she was jumping out in public about a plan, putting the plan together, how you gonna pay for the plan. She was jumping through hoops behind the scene too. So this woman was, she was a professional hoop jumper now. She was doing it.
Oh yeah.
So seen and unseen. So what he let Obama letting you know is, motherfucker inspire me, get my attention.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you just the bigger, broader problem of it. But he, to me, is succeeding to the fact that he can't inspire nobody. He's just sitting back saying, "Don't wait for nobody to do nothing," and skipping on the fact that he did it before. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bruh? You can't sit there and say, "Oh, don't wait for nobody to come along and save us." When you did that before. You was the person that came out of nowhere, black man. Everybody voted for you because they believed. And what was you say? What is this thing? Hope and change. So you can't now sit there and lay back in your chair and just relax. Say, really ain't nobody gonna come save you. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like what? It ain't making no sense.
I dig that, but on a for real, his career as a politician is over. So he can only, I guess, he wanna put his voice or put his political capital behind the next big thing. Mm-hmm. So I guess he like, okay, who won it? Go get it. Show me. I done it. Now you do it. I take it as.
But he never said that. He was like, "It's never happening. Don't worry about that. That ain't happening." Yeah. Like he the only person that can do it. In his mind, he telling me that I was the only person that can come save you. Anybody else? There's no hope in changing them. Like, come on, bro. That ain't aspiring, you bitch ass nigga. Help us. Like, aspire, say, hey, you know what? Inspire yourself in the Democrats, maybe in your district or some shit like that. Do something like that. Don't say it's no hope. Like, what the fuck? The hope and change, they gonna tell us there's no hope? Fuck wrong with you, bro? Hey, bro, it's one thing I done got really annoyed with, right? It's these first of all, black motherfuckers don't want to be black. Cool. Don't be black, get the fuck out. Cool. Then it's the black motherfuckers that hide and sneeze and act like they like the 50 Cents and the fucking Snoops and the fucking Nellies. But then you get the black motherfuckers that directly tell you, I did not want to be black. I'm not black, even though I'm black. Don't call me that, though. I refuse. When I look in the mirror, I don't see it. I want to be with the white ladies, the rich white men, and don't tell me about my skin. Don't tell me about what the skin I'm in. I'm around the white people I love. Now, anybody don't know, fucking this fool ass nigga, Woods, that's a big golfer in our history, the first black, the only one even be called black. So do you take that motherfucking? See, the thing is, you want to take the awards when it's good for him. But when they don't need them, when he with a redneck pig niece, I'm not black. Old timey golfing, I'm black. I'm the first black. I'm the first black for that. I'm the first black in golf for that. I'm black. Help me. Put me on the magazine. I'm black. Now, when your redneck demon fuck Trump got a niece and then a long line of white bitches that you done fucked with, really though, bruh? That what you want to do? What you think about Tiger Woods, bruh? This is in case everybody don't know. He in a relationship with what's this bitch name? I don't know. Is it her niece?
His son's ex.
Ah, that's a good twist there. So one of his sons used to fuck with her.
Yeah, thank Don Jr.
That's crazy.
But I mean, what do you expect from Tiger Woods? I mean, you would think that in a time like that, you know, like this, he would, you know, embrace your blackness, brother.
So yeah, you're right. This is his daughter-in-law.
Yeah, so he
Ex-daughter-in-law.
Yeah, he running her life. Ain't that a bitch?
Motherfuckers asking him about this bitch, and she don't even fuck with them Trumps no more. That's Vanessa. She's 47 years old, was married to Donald Trump for 13 years.
You said 47.
She's 47.
Damn, she young as shit.
She's 47 years
She
old.
had some surgery or something.
You thought she was young?
Fuck yeah.
She do look young right there.
Young as shit in that picture.
But Bulls ain't number 49. He look old as fuck.
Yeah, he
look older than me and you.
Fuck yeah.
And he dyed his hair. Like that ain't look like he about to fucking leave us. You know, like, and he only 49. Bro, I thought Tiger Woods was older than that.
I mean,
damn.
He had been through the ring.
Why would they ask him about this bitch and she don't even fuck with him no more? That's crazy. He said, I give him the blessings.
Right.
Why? Because he's a MAGA too. I'm gonna need him later on.
Yeah, he already got paid up before that shit even came out when Tiger Woods was at that fake ass Black History ceremony.
That's funny, man. We was just talking about that shit earlier in barbershop. Was you fuck with a bitch after y'all broke up, right? So that's a good question. Like, how do you look at a girl like after y'all break up, right? Y'all been together let's say y'all been together for 3 years and y'all break up, but y'all thinking of getting back together. Now, are you in a group of where you get back together and work it out? Or don't?
Or work it out, they get back together.
All right. So, like the day we was talking about that shit, I was thinking, first of all, me personally, you can't have dick after me. So how we working this in the calendar, I don't know. But after me, it can't be nothing after me. So anything happen after me, that's a violation. I don't give a fuck. Anything after me, if you tell me it's me and you, if anything, if we break up, anything, I don't give a fuck. After I fuck you, if anything happened that has nothing to do with my dick, that's it. Now, even if we say, let's break up, take a little space behind, let's talk later. Let's get it back in there. You get yourself together, I get myself together. You move out your mama house, all that type of shit. That's small shit like that. You feel me? But if you fucking somebody after he's doing this, no. No dick after me. If it stops with me, we got a conversation. Fuck wrong. We can't break up and say, we just broke up though. That's why I took 8 dicks. No. No. That's not how this works. We're just gonna work this out. We're gonna work out, talk, work together. You get your job, I'll give you a job. You're gonna move out of grandma's house, we're gonna get together. Not that. No. Anything after me, the shit is over. That's how I thought, you know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. I can't do it. I ain't one of them niggas gonna ask you, did you fuck somebody? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you did that, it's no us getting back together. You know what I'm saying? Just forget that. You know what I'm saying? But you got niggas like MAGA Mike, right? That's in the motherfucking Senate. Is he the senator? Matter of fact, he the fucking, he the thing.
No,
He the fucking speaker. Now, it been reported allegedly. This is Hoodview Politics. We coming from the streets. No political scientists here. We got our hands up. We're not political scientists. We give up. You know what I'm saying? Now, but we don't find out that your boy Mike Johnson has been on fucking dating sites and got caught. Got caught. It's not just on normal dating sites here. We talking about Tinder.
He was trying to toot something up.
Tinder. He was trying to get tooted, or he's gonna toot somebody. He's trying to get tooted. Wow. Hey, Mike Johnson, bro, do you have time now? You're getting tooted, and you're trying to stop. I know now you ain't gonna stop Trump from doing anything because you're getting tooted.
Tooted all over.
Getting tooted. Hey, Mike Johnson. How the hell you gonna be such a motherfucking religious fanatic fool, right? And don't want abortions. It's my religion. Don't do it. You can't kill that lady, baby. Even though it's only half a day old. You can't kill it.
Yeah, that's right.
This is my religion.
What you say he was on?
I don't know religion. Tinder.
Nah, Teresa, she got it straight. It was Grindr.
That seemed not Grindr, bro.
Yeah.
I thought it was Tinder.
Nah, it was Grindr.
Now Tinder, you right? Grindr's for this thing was on Grindr. Hey, bro.
See, but they say
This is Speaker of the House for anybody who don't know. The Speaker of the House.
But he was saying during a Republican convention, Grindr
It's shut down because all these bitch ass things was hibernating in one spot. God damn it!
All them fucking freaks was in wherever the fuck they was at. Was that Milwaukee?
Yeah, I remember that. No, one of the Republican. What did they do?
It was at the convention.
The convention, yeah. And it broke down. Yeah, everything just broke down because all these bitch niggas in one hibernation spot.
Fucking nasty motherfucker.
Hey, they ain't out there meeting MAGAs.
But they talking about somebody else in morality and DEI and
My thing is, how can you be religious like that and be on? That's even worse, Grindr. I'm just thinking this is a fucking act. He on Grindr. That's even worse. That's a gay joint. And this nigga gonna tell you that misgenders, what's that called again? That is fucked up and you can't go in bathrooms. But this bitch ass nigga want a black dick in his orangutans. He want to get tooted up by black niggas. But he don't want a black nigga to put a wig on and go to the bathroom. You dumb motherfucker. Wake your ass up. Act like you know what you want to do here. You want to be religious or not? You want Uranus in your anus or not? You want to get tooted or not, bro? What are you doing? Meanwhile, resign. Fuck wrong. You don't have time to do our business, you bitch nigga. Resign with your boy Orange Demon fuck. To me, is bruh, Democrats, talk about this. Get this out here. Make a motherfucker a whole video of this motherfucker. Matter of fact, make a motherfucker look alike at this fool, right? All right, I'm the motherfucker. I'm gonna put my hat on. Everybody listen. This is my motherfucking Democratic strategist hat. It's on now. Now, first thing I'm doing is putting out a video of a lookalike like this fool. And it's going to be an ongoing, it's like a campaign. It's going to be ongoing videos of him hiding here, hiding in the McDonald's, hiding in the gas station, saying, hey, we're going to meet, where we meet? And the whole time, he going to look like this fool on Grindr. And then I'm going to switch it to people losing their jobs, people looking for their Social Security checks, and bingo, the head of the Senate, he ain't putting up bills for that. Guess what he doing? He looking for dicks in his anus. He looking for trying to get tooted up ASAP. This is what we got to deal with. This is the Republican Party. Niggas that want to get tooted. They want to get tooted up, but don't want to talk about it. They want transgenders, don't go in no bathrooms. That's it. Number one soul brother. Guess what? We done cracked the nut, my guy. No pun intended. The nut is cracked. What? These niggas gay. Who? All these MAGAs are gay. Yeah. You know, we bring them on, they be like, bro, we be always sitting there like, bro, why you keep talking about these transgenders? What is wrong with you? That's it. The nut is cracked. They gay. They all either deal with transgenders or love to see how it feels. That's it. Even a black man at coin, he loved to see how it get tooted. He want to get tooted too. Now you see what I'm saying? They all want to get tooted. Why are you talking about transgenders so much? You want to get tooted. That's why. That's my thing. That's what I'm thinking now. That's my, what is it called now? When you think of something, you be like, all right, that's that. I got that for that. I think they want to be tooted, bro. I always thinking, why? Why do you want to motherfucking keep talking about transgenders, bro, my guy? When I'm talking about motherfucking Social Security, I'm talking about healthcare, I'm talking about this and that. You still go about the transgenders. What's that about? They want to get tooted.
Yeah, but you see them out in the type of fucking freak shit they getting caught up with lately. Like Johnson and some other ones. All of them got some freak shit going on the side. Then you got the other macho motherfucker that probably could be beating their white ass at home. And probably got like 3-4 chicks on the side. But they on everybody else. And they house dirty as motherfucker, but you all over somebody else's house.
Can't do that.
Get it.
That's one thing you can't do. That's one thing you can't do. It's shit where you lie and throw bricks when you got a glass house.
Y'all go around pumping dudes in the ass. They getting pumped in the ass or whatever. And then you want.
Why would they be on Grindr though?
For what I just said.
Like half the Republican Party's on Grindr. Why y'all doing that?
Right. Oh, I guess you gotta go with the you gonna go with the Senate, huh?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, let's just ask that basic question. Can you tell us why you're on Grindr? You got a half hour. You got an hour if you want to explain that. You know what I'm saying? Now, can you explain we don't want to talk politics. We don't talk the fact that you're an orange neck demon fuck pig lover. No, MAGA lover. No, we don't want to talk about that. All we want to talk about is why you on Grindr.
You wanna toot You want to toot something, or you want to get tooted about something. So either way, you gonna get, some tooting up going on. There's a whole lot of tooting going on. So
anti-gay party, anti-black party, anti all that. Meanwhile, they really want to get tooted. What's that bitch that thing we was just talking about? Mike Johnson? We're not gonna forget you, my guy. We're gonna bring you the fuck back up. Very soon, too. Because when we start talking about passing bills and y'all start talking about transgenders, the baddest people on the earth, and we gotta do whatever the fuck, no bathrooms and all that shit, nigga. We're gonna try to figure out why you on Grindr then.
Yeah, Don Lemon did say that. I think it was Jack recently. He said that most of the Republican dudes the gay was hitting on him at parties.
Why you on Grindr? Hey, I'm gonna be like motherfucker. You remember motherfucker Kwame Brown and Stephen A. shit? Mm-hmm. And Kwame Brown just kept saying, "Why you at them high schools, boy?" Why you on Grindr, boy? I don't want to talk about nothing else. Why you on Grindr, boy? You know what I'm saying, dog?
Hey, sometimes I be motherfucking catching Kwame Brown shit. Kwame Brown funny as shit.
Yeah.
This man is funny, right? What? Man, him and Shannon Sharp got into it.
Oh, Shannon Sharp. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why you on Grindr? It's like, some of these things is like, I don't want to talk about nothing else. Why you at them high schools, boy? Why you at them high schools, Stephen A?
Feel motherfucker come on here. Now that you said that, they ain't coming on here for real.
Oh, we want all magas, black magas, white magas, especially the white ladies, especially Puerto Ricans too, that fucked us up in this fucking election.
Are you on Grindr? What are they gonna do with this shit?
You know what? We're gonna ask that black mag, is he on Mac? I mean, is he on Grindr? If he ever come back on, it's starting to seem like he's scary. He's a scary fool.
That motherfucker ain't never coming on here.
They starting to be scary. Y'all magas starting to be scary, I see. Why though? Y'all had so much to say. So much to talk about. Talk shit about my girl Kamala and us. And now y'all want to talk. Why? You ain't got no motherfucking electricity because the Social Security guard? What's happening? You lost your job? I think you did.
You know, they got their little network. So you know that they told all they little buddies, don't fuck with them motherfuckers, man. They'll cuss you out, man. They cuss my girl out right here because they made her little transvestite or whatever the fuck they said it was. So we probably got.
We here for the smoke.
We're on a do not fuck with list. We still gonna fuck with y'all.
We here to throw them knuckles, Joe. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Off the streets, and we're gonna bring the streets to you. We ready for the smoke, my niggas. Now look, bro. First of all, two things. Tim Walsh is out here. Then they asked him stuff about my girl, my baby, Kamala Harris. You better keep coming too, wherever you at. But I'm gonna get back to that. But her running mate, what do y'all think of his running mate, Tim Walsh? What do y'all think of? First of all, let's talk about Tim Walsh for a minute. Kamala Harris reached out to a boo-boo the food that nobody knows. Nobody on God, not even senators and Congress even thought of this food. She pulled him out the heaps. Do you think it was a good idea for her to pull him out the heaps? Or not?
Yeah, because we both agreed that it was a good choice at the time. When she made it, it was cool. Because I thought it might have been Shapiro, but in the end,
that'd been crazy.
She couldn't trust Shapiro because Shapiro. I mean, I'm gonna say trust her to fully have her back. And even though he got goals on his own.
True.
And I think that's where him and a few others, because they got presidential aspirations. You didn't see that in Tim Walz. You saw somebody that could get out here and he can talk to people out there in the Midwest and all stuff, and they're weird and shit like that. So he was good.
So,
but now you see he ain't got out there. Now he got presidential ambitions. I was wrong about that. I didn't see it in him.
All right, in the moment, it was only one other person I would say she'll pick over her. I wanted over her with the white lady from what's that, Michigan or something? About. But other than that, this was a good pick. You know what I'm saying? It was like wasn't a whole lot of other people I would rather preferred. When she pulled them out of nowhere and I got to know them, all right, that's cool. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what motherfucker Tim Walz talk about now.
Why your party was so resoundingly rejected last November is because Democrats were gaslighting the country, saying that inflation was not a big deal, heralding Bidenomics. Not only
wait, who was gaslighting?
I can't even go no further, bro. I just wanted to hear Tim Walz, but wait for a minute. Let's stop for a minute. Hold on. Wait. First of all, this that bitch ass nigga that did that fucking debate. First of all, what was that? You hear those questions?
Yeah, man. I was like, damn.
Like, hold up. You start off saying, okay, hold on. First of all, what's wrong with y'all Democrats? First of all, y'all gaslight us. Wait, who said that? First of all,
nobody gaslighting.
Who the fuck was the consensus of some gaslighting that? Who did that other than that orange demon? Fuck.
How can it be fucking gaslighting when it's proven that she told the truth?
Like, where did that come?
Called it.
What kind of question is that, though? How you start with asking a Democrat, why you gaslight me? What are you talking about? Bro, I can't believe that just happened.
Believe it.
I'm starting to not believe nobody in this. Bro, come on.
only Biden, but Kamala Harris was heralding Bidenomics, pretending that there wasn't a problem at the border. And then fundamentally...
Wait. You mixing it. What he just did there? He done mixed the border in that? Oh, then y'all just... Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Stop with the one thing you just lied about. Hold on before you go for that border lie. What are you doing now, you bitch nigga?
This idea that President Biden was up for another 4 years of the job while Americans in poll after poll...
Wait. He just did a lot. Wait. Hey, Tim Walz, I'm gonna get you in a minute, my guy. We're gonna get you in a minute. Hold on. My man just threw a lot in there. Then, before he can answer, y'all gaslight us about, Biden couldn't make it. Why y'all tell us he can make it? Wait, what? None of us agreed to you that he couldn't make it. What are you talking about? It's like you telling us that America's people say, oh yeah, you're right, Dan. He's just too old. Wait, 75 million people voted for her, and those people was going to vote for him. Like, what do you mean he was too old? We didn't agree with that. He was too old, cool. Just like the other fucks that was running. We didn't give a fuck about that. What the fuck kind of shit is this, bruh? It's like, man, you can come on this joint. Be honest with you, we can do whole joints where we can go and start looking at shit like this. Instead of podcasting, and be like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about right there?
That's a whole lot. Man.
And that'd be a whole fucking thing there. Hour.
I'm ready for the answer.
For year after year, we're saying he's too old to do the job. Your party stood against all of those things.
Jermaine
before he answered, right? I don't know how he answered, to be honest with you, but hold on. Before he answered that, is that a loaded? What is that kind of question, though? Be honest with you, though. Like, hold on. Don't say nothing yet. Tim Walz, hold on, my guy. Like, wait a minute for a minute. Like, if you was there, if you was Tim Walz, and all that came at you as a question, though. I got, like you said, what the fuck can he say to that? Like, bro.
Look, Joe Biden coming in and during COVID and being a governor through COVID did a hell of a job. But I think one of the things that we didn't do is we assumed that we said, and it was true, that we were going to have a soft landing and our economy was better than the rest of the world. Better for who? better for the working class who was saying groceries were too expensive, as they are now and going up. They got to see us talk about things. Again, I go back to this. Don't talk about food insecurity or housing type of issues. Talk about people being hungry and wondering where they're going to live, or about their children's future, about real security. And so I think your
Wait,
question is spot on.
wait, Tim.
So this week, as President Trump's
Oh
tariffs
shit,
are
I fucked up. Yeah, I did fuck up. But Tim, hold, Tim. Wait, Tim. Go ahead.
No, how the fuck you gonna sit there and now you try to criticize the Biden?
What?
The Biden economy was the biggest, and the most robust in the world, especially.
No. He said it was good comedy, but he said he let Trump take the narrative for the economy.
I could see that. I can see that.
But he was there. Why you let him take the narrative then, bitch? Nigga, you was
Right.
the vice president. Is no one else but the president but you. Set the narrative, bitch, nigga. You was there. Why you ain't do it?
But
He shouldn't have no criticism nowhere. His bitch ass was there. You get on that stage with that bitch ass nigga. What's that bitch ass nigga, JD? And you couldn't talk. You couldn't even put a fire to his bitch ass eyebrows that's fucking lit up. And this nigga was talking about cats and dogs. Bitch ass, that's the problem you need to start thinking about. Why you ain't torch his ass on that stage, you bitch nigga? Man, I will torch these niggas all night long. They go into some fucking
and this one said,
it's their fault type shit, bro.
They didn't do this, or they didn't do that, or they let this, they did. He didn't let shit happen.
It's a lot he forgot to do.
Especially at the level he was the president. So whatever he comes out of his mouth is the story. That's what you ride with. He gave y'all the, as we say, the blueprint to go out and do it. This is what's happening. We're coming back from the economy. This is what we're working on. Bow. Okay. Here's the facts. Y'all set the narrative, go out there and push it. Y'all didn't do that because he was doing what he was supposed to be doing because he had win after win after win. And how the fuck can't you side with a president and fully back a president? And even if he dropped out, the person that he chose to be second only to him, how the fuck are you going to back them when all you saw was win after win after win after win on every fucking thing you claim was an issue? I just don't get it.
Me personally, like you said, obviously he probably run for president, obviously,
Yeah.
right? If then he does that, then we can get where he keep. Or Senate is almost the same.
Yeah,
So he might, and that might be what he doing here,
Yeah.
setting himself up to run for Minnesota Senate,
Yeah.
so he can sit in that senator seat.
Put it
So
out there that he gonna run.
So what he doing now is, like I always tell y'all, that senator seat is more nationwide than the other seats or governor. So therefore, he gonna start doing that type of shit, like you just said, acting like he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Then start doing the Bernie Sanders thing. But this and that. It's no food for the kids. It's no this and that. That's what he gonna do. He gonna do that. He gonna do that. Your man shit, Bernie Sanders shit. Act like he has no problem with the problem. He wasn't there with the problem.
Right.
But I know what the problem is. And they ain't doing it, and I want to do this and that and that. But bitch, nigga, you was there 40 years. Why you ain't do it? The fuck, you was there running. You was the running mate. Don't come out talking about, damn, they supposed to do this. They ain't no they, you motherfucker.
Yeah. See, everybody, it's easy to put it on Biden or put it all on him.
Everybody scream Biden. Why we keep doing that?
He was at the top of the ticket. Okay.
Fuck.
But y'all, that ain't what y'all wanted. So y'all ain't fully supportive.
Bro,
because y'all supposed to.
If I hear Biden again, the press secretary talk about Biden. You ever seen the press secretary the blonde bitch?
That bitch is crazy.
Holy fuck,
No, she off the hook.
bro.
Caroline Levitt, whatever the fuck.
Bro, stop. It's like this nigga, it's literally like she get this nigga head. and he give her a script on the way out.
Yeah.
And that's all I want to hear from out your fucking mouth, ho.
Yeah.
God damn. This bitch is a cheerleader for, and then my girl, the black lady that was there, the first motherfucking Haitian that was there before this dumb bitch, was literally giving y'all details on things. And she had that motherfucking Republican bitch ass nigga, that Fox Food that's in there. What's his name? That's the son of somebody. He set his bitch ass in there and kept fucking with her. Every motherfucking joint. He's a Fox son. One of them bitch ass niggas over there in Fox. He his son. And his bitch ass sat in a thing and kept fucking with my baby for her whole motherfucking joints. Dipsy or Denny. One of these bitch ass niggas in Fox is his son.
Deucey. Yeah.
That is something like that.
Yeah.
And he be in the motherfucking press conference joint. And he was fucking with my baby the whole 4 years.
That's Peter Deucey.
Why we don't have no Democratic bitch ass nigga that fuck with this bitch for I don't care how long? But somebody, and then again, Trump don't even let nobody in that bitch. Just they don't put they don't put everybody the fuck out. Like you can't even if you ain't Fox, you ain't there.
Yeah, the motherfucker that's the motherfucker that the Russians was paying, one of the podcasters, he in there now.
Oh, I know you talking about. Oh my god, I know you ain't talking about that little short motherfucker.
One of the ones that was Russia was paying. I forgot his fucking name.
It's 3 of them bitches.
Yeah, but one of them is in the press pool, man.
Trust and believe. If me and my man wake up tomorrow, there's $100 million in the joint sent to us. We not about to live off that. We about to find out where the fuck is that. We hood niggas. We ain't touching shit like that, bro. Fuck is wrong with y'all? That's either a setup or whatever the fuck is going to be. It's going to be us in jail. So we not touching it. Fuck wrong with you? These bitch ass niggas take the money, spend it, and say, I didn't know. White motherfuckers can get off like that. We can't.
No.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
What the fuck is this?
They really act like they didn't know nothing about it. Nigga, Russia send you money, you bitch.
Dummy.
Did you even look to see what their name was? You just set the money. Like, what the fuck is that? And that's something we're gonna do soon. We're gonna have a I don't know, we gotta get to 500 subs, I think. So y'all can what's that called? It's something you can do. I forgot the chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. We gotta get into this shit. We gotta start knowing some of this shit, but we gotta get into this YouTube world and stop trying to just podcast. You know what I'm saying? While we here, we gotta do some YouTube shit. The shit to get subs. Whatever the fuck happens, man. I don't know. But with our heart is to talk to the black culture about orange neck pigs like that fool and anything else that fucks our culture up. And that's where we here. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Bro, but like when we here, it's so much to talk about, so we just get into it. And when you have an orange fuck demon running the country, then it's unlimited amount of material to talk about. As Negroes that can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? But man, talk to me, man. Talk to me about these motherfucking. First of all, appreciate motherfucking Teresa. We're gonna start saying that name right too. Right. Teresa. That joined us, man. The motherfucking my man, number one MAGA that's joined us, and the black MAGA that joined everybody, man. All y'all that joined us. We appreciate y'all a whole lot, man. We're just trying to grow this motherfucking community and put information in our culture. Have that debate as a black peoples. And come out at the end, what's better for us? You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck if you went to 8 colleges. Have the debate with us. You know what I'm saying? That's all we asking. You know what I'm saying? you know, don't look on down on a nigga that sit there and chip coat. That's not my fault. That's the situation we was in. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Teresa though. We fucks with you and everybody else and all the hoodies out there that take the time out to even look at us for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much. It's so much. It's so much.
It's a lot.
2 things, right? You got Trump trying to get rid of the black history, our history. Now, everybody around America has either went to the motherfucker black history joint that they built in the district or set plans to want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about Trump trying to shut down or get rid of Black History Museum? And I guess that doesn't make him a racist. Answer that, god damn it! You black MAGAs, shit! Keep doing racist shit.
Well. Like Kamala, I'm not here to say it.
Definitely love you, Teresa.
Right on. Love you back. But, we told you way back with the shit when they was doing the book ban in Florida and all this shit. We told you what was coming. That if the motherfucker got in the White House, they was gonna whitewash everything. Books coming out of libraries, shit was coming out of museums. We told you this.
Not good.
Told you this. Year and a half ago. They ain't want to listen.
Not good.
Listen now. So, what I think about it is to be it's be like, look, when we in here when me and him had disagreements, it ain't on the substance of the policy or whatever. It's how we get there and how we view it. I view more in a bigger, broader picture. And so it's kind of easy if you know politics. Or I ain't gonna say, yeah, you know politics, have been around it and can function through it. It's easy to see what's coming because all the same shit they go around. You know when Republicans get in, you know which way the economy going.
Oh, in the fucking tubes.
You already know it. And you know that after 4 to 8 years, however long y'all put up with the shit, or we as a people put up with the shit, Democrats gonna come along and they gonna put everything back in order where it should be, with everybody making money. But you had the motherfuckers at the top who's making money.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't get me wrong, they're making money, big money, but they want all the money. You know what I'm saying? And don't want to, it feels they don't have to or don't want to, you know, let the people at the bottom half of the economic totem pole
Eat.
right on, eat and come up. They just greedy, you know. That's their only thing. That's their love. That's the love of their life. That's their God. That's everything to them. That it's money.
And that's what got that motherfucker shot outside of CNN. That motherfucker, what's his name? Remember that? I don't know what he was talking about, but I know somebody got shot. A big wig dude got shot outside of CNN or some shit. You remember that? Yeah. That's why they greedy as fuck.
Yeah. So that's why I always say, and I was saying during this election cycle, he's a billionaire. He grew. He didn't come up. He was born into this. Most of the motherfuckers they was born in this. They're billionaires. They're millionaires, and they don't know what it is to live on a level and have to survive the way we survive.
Exactly.
A level that we're on.
That's why getting rid of food stamps, Social Security is irrelevant to them.
That don't mean shit to them because they always had money, and they don't care that everybody don't have money like them. You know what I'm saying? If you know they want to turn you back into cheap labor, that's all the fuck they want to do. They don't give a fuck about you.
Basically. But it's a bigger picture though. It's like we can fight back. We got soldiers on the ground. But right now you got a fucking White House that invite racists to their house. They just love racist shit. They ask advice from racists. They get advice from racists. The advice that they get from racists, they implement. You cannot tell me this bitch ass nigga is not a racist at this point, bro. Even if you love him as a black MAGA, like what is he doing with all this shit? Everything he do is anti-black at this point. Like, what are we doing? Like, why would you shut down a Black History Museum for what? What does that do? Other than you're a racist pig. If you wasn't write down a list and say you're a racist pig, what would be all your magical things you want done? Write down. It'd be everything he doing.
But let's go back again to what we talked about. Racism with him is already baked into the cake. You know what I'm saying? You can't think of him without, you know, some racist shit or some shit that is perceived to be racist, and most of the time it's perceived to be racist. It is racist. but it's baked into the cake to the point, you know, motherfucker. Well, he racist. We know it ain't.
That I don't like that. It's either
that's what we
I don't know what you're saying. It's like us, like me, people like me and you would be like, "Here, racist," or somebody else would be like, "I already know you're racist." Okay, enough of that.
Right.
But there's another side of saying he not. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about at this point? At least admit that you're racist and say that you love racist people.
But
at this point,
I always cry every time you bring up something racist he did. It's always race bait. Everybody done resigned to the fact that he's a fucking racist ass.
At least we around the world is at least 75 to 80% of the world know he is a racist at this point.
He's racist. And so it's like, yeah, he's a racist. We don't have to talk about it.
Not just America, the world.
Yeah.
At this point.
And I think we're along them lines right about now. And so if that's the case, which is on the for real, is kind of working because you got so much fucked up policy that he doing, and he fucking so much shit up that you can just beat his ass up on that. You just fuck him up, because that's another motherfucking thing they did too when it was all about, you know, when I ain't say all about, but when race was an issue, and you know, you try motherfuckers, he's a racist, no he's not. He's a racist, no he's not. Yes he is, no he's not. And back and forth, when that shit was going on, that took away from the argument over policy. Now you straight batter his ass with policy and you fucking him up even more. Okay, we know he's a racist. That's the shit that's gonna get him now. Is yeah, we know he's a racist. Now he's fucking up.
No, that's why I say them being crooks and thieves is the way to go with this, because it falls into everything. Another thing is, we still need our motherfucking Musk. We need that person like Oprah. That, man, I'm gonna start sending y'all so many motherfucking texts and tweets, bro. Y'all, you, especially Oprah, because I'm not feeling you at all in this moment. So I took a time out, right, and try to look up what billionaires that actually are in the motherfucking Democratic Party that actually donates to racists, president races and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this shit. Of course, I'm not going to know who billionaires are. But Reid Hoffman is the founder of LinkedIn. He endorsed Kamala Harris. And he's a Democrat. So I will ask Reid Hoffman, where the fuck you at? When you watching Musk do this bullshit, where you at? That's all I'm asking of these bitch ass niggas. That's it. Who's this bitch nigga? George? Oh, we already know Soros. Where you at, Soros? I guess he's scared. They talk about Soros for 10 years. So he probably can't come out and say shit. Melinda French Gates, ex-wife of Bill Gates, endorses Vice President Kamala Harris. Where you at, Melinda? You can't drop something over here that it's a racist, or you can't dangle $1 million and fucking Chuck Schumer face and make him do the right fucking thing? Where you at? That's all I'm asking, though. Sure, Sandberg, where you at? Meta, COO. Appreciate you for being a lady, being in that spot. But guess what? Where the fuck you at? Y'all sitting on your fucking couch with those margaritas, where the fuck y'all drink, and watching Musk and see putting up $1 million checks around in states, telling motherfuckers in the Republican Party, if you vote that, guess what's going to happen to you? But your bitch asses and ladies are sitting there on your fucking money. Ask yourself, is your money well spent more during the campaign or now, goddammit? Make your mind up, Cheryl. I will spend all night going down a list of you clown-ass fools that are actual billionaires. Actual billionaires. Number one soul, brother.
Well,
If I name 3 of them, that's enough there to get down and boogie in. If me and you was a billionaire, what would happen? Can you ask yourself that? I would literally stand on TV beside anytime this bitch ass nigga be on TV. I'd be like, where you at? Fly me there with my jet. I'm going on stage. He at? Bitch, what did he say? $1 million for you? Okay, $2 million for the next one. Democrat, vote for that. Fuck him. That's why I would be if I was a billionaire, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll just leave it at
That's just
I
me.
don't know what they doing behind the scenes. I hope you're doing something behind the scenes. You know what? I want this.
These
thing,
niggas get me
I want
mad
this
every
thing-
night.
I want this thing to be a groundswell. You know what? Because I want the nerve victory he had. He declared he had a mandate. I want in the next elections to blow these motherfuckers slam out. In every
Bro,
race
they
that
blew
you
him
can.
out with Biden.
Yeah,
That was way more than he just
You know
had.
what I'm saying? Coming off of this new shit that he's doing right now in this administration, and a substantial, a nice, decent victory, and they got to be super great, but a nice victory.
Mm-hmm.
Then you,
Mhm.
as Democrats, say the same thing. We have a mandate, and we got a mandate to fix this shit. Terminate every fucking executive order that we can. We're going to reopen this. We're going to do this. We're going to get this shit done. That's the first thing you do, and you want to make people happy. You start hiring for government jobs immediately. And
Oh man, it's gonna be, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Whoever that next Democrat be, it's gonna be so sweet, bro. They're gonna open up the government.
yeah,
They're gonna give all these jobs back. That's gonna be the first thing that happens. Now, if you boo-boo the fools, fumble this ball again, and extend this Republican thing again,
but see,
then we're gonna have everything is over. There's no coming back.
see, this is the thing we talk about, and that's part of the narrative. The narrative we talk about setting. Part of the setting the narrative is now you have to at some point, maybe not now, because you let this shit reach its peak. You let it hurt because you don't have no choice. You have to let it hurt. You can't really do shit to stop it. So you just set the narrative that if you know what I'm saying, you vote Democrat, you put that we vote for the middle class, and we're gonna open up. You know, you put it out there that you're gonna open jobs in the government.
Oh my God!
Blah,
That's what I said. You can literally start your platform all over again.
Right. That's part of that. That's what I'm getting at.
Exactly.
You say we're the party of jobs.
Yes.
And then motherfuckers like if motherfuckers trying to get hired, and a lot of these people were older people, may have been older people that was reaching retirement age anyway. They probably will end up not coming back. And then you got a whole lot of new government jobs opening
Exactly.
at levels for newer folks to get in jobs.
And that 50 million to
That's
1 million should be something Democrats should say every day.
Yeah.
50 million to 1 million over the last 30 years.
Mhm.
You got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, who are we? Who are we?
And you can justify it just like this. And you justify it because people of all classes that's having problems getting services. They slash the workforce, and we can't serve the government can't serve the people in the manner that we
Exactly.
used to. So
We Democrats want dignity for your seniors and your family. So therefore, we for Social Security. Simple as that. Republicans are not. And another thing I don't like is putting everything on Musk. I don't like that either. Because that gives this bitch ass nigga a way to hide. It's him. That orange fuck demon. Because if Kamala's there, it wouldn't be no Musk. So it's him.
I mean, what that is,
Don't let him slide so he can fight or get rid of a Musk and y'all be like, oh yeah, he did a good thing by getting. No, all this is him. motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't like that.
It might be Elon's idea, but he still take Trump's signature, so he got to sign off on that.
And he brought him around. It's all his fault. It's not no motherfucking Musk. It's not no motherfucking Mega Mike on Grindr. Is it Grindr? That's the right one. He wasn't on. He's on that Grindr, right? It ain't that. It's this orange neck pig demon fuck called Donald Jackass Trump. Appreciate everybody that tune in, like, subscribe, follow your boys. We be in this joint whenever, but definitely Tuesdays and Fridays live, speaking of our shit against the politics from a hood point of view. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You got something to say? Yeah,
I'll take it easy all day.
that's what we do.
Don't forget, hit that like, that subscribe, the notification bell, and another thing. If you like this podcast and you like the content here, spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your buddies. Hey, man, you might not agree with everything they say, but hey, they keep it 100.
Appreciate y'all a whole lot, man. Like, subscribe, follow us on all platforms. You're on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Follow your boys. You know what I'm saying, dog? We black and proud. That's all you got to say about that.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, the hood view, you know?